Hey fellow Star Wars geeks, ever wondered what makes Luke Skywalker tick? Well, strap in, because today we're diving deep into the anatomy of our favorite Jedi hero. We're not talking about the Force or lightsabers though. We're going under his skin, exploring the biological nitty-gritties that make Luke the galaxy's ultimate good guy. From those dreamy blue eyes to the bionic hand he got after a little run-in with his daddy, Darth Vader. We're dissecting the physical and maybe even metaphorical layers of Luke. How does the Force influence his abilities? What's the deal with his extraordinary powers? And let's not forget that iconic robotic hand, a true testament to the toll of battling the dark side. So, if you're ready to get up close and personal with the Jedi legend, hit that play button and join us on this sci-fi journey into Luke Skywalker's anatomy. May the Force be with us as we explore the ins and outs of our favorite rebel hero. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin. Who is Luke Skywalker? Is he a human or an alien? Alright, check this out. Luke Skywalker wasn't born in normal circumstances. He made his grand entrance 2 days after the Galactic Empire decided to crash the party in 19 BBY. Talk about bad timing, right? His mom, Padme Amidala, sadly kicked the bucket right after popping him and his sister out. And to make matters worse, his dad, Anakin Skywalker, went all dark side and became Darth Vader. It's just your regular old Skywalker family drama. Now, to keep little Luke safe from the Empire's clutches and his dad's Sith vibes, they shipped him off to live with Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru on the sandy paradise known as Tatooine. So, basically, Luke grew up in the middle of nowhere, far away from all the Imperial drama. It must have been like space suburbia. And guess what? His early days were about as chill as it gets. Farm life on Tatooine, no lightsabers, no stormtroopers, just sand and sunsets. So yeah, turns out the Force runs strong in this farm boy's veins, and he's just your regular human dealing with a seriously messed up family tree. Classic Skywalker, right? Does he have a prosthetic hand? Okay, picture this epic showdown at Cloud City. Luke Skywalker rolls in thinking it's just another day, right? But no, Darth Vader's there, scheming to turn him into a carbonite popsicle to gift wrap for the Emperor. Classic Vader move. So, they get into this lightsaber battle, and it's like a breakup gone wrong. Things are getting really heated. Vader's throwing stuff around with the Force like it's his personal junkyard, and Luke's dodging like a champ. But then, whoops, Vader screws up big time. A projectile takes a detour and shatters a window. Cue the powerful space vacuum. Our hero Luke gets sucked out into the abyss, but pulls off this ninja move, leaping back just in the nick of time. Back inside, it's lightsabers galore. Vader's not holding back, chucking Luke around like a ragdoll. They end up in the control room, and it's a Force-fueled frenzy. Fast forward a bit. Luke's desperately clinging to a catwalk railing, and Vader's relentless. Our boy refuses to tap out though. Vader, being the drama king he is, slashes off Luke's right hand, just for that extra fear factor. It's a wild ride, and our man Skywalker's hanging on for dear life. It's just another Skywalker family reunion, right? So after Darth Vader played Edward Scissorhands with Luke's right hand, our hero needed a quick fix. Enter the L-Hand 980, the most remarkable prosthetic hand in the galaxy, brought to you by Antilles Biogen. Luke's walking around with this high-tech hand, probably feeling like a space-age superhero. But here's the kicker. Antilles Biogen pulled the plug on the arm that went with the hand. Talk about bad luck, right? Our man Luke's left with a mismatched set. Luckily, his friendly neighborhood medical droids got the hookup and suggested the J2J model from Organa Organics. Crisis averted. So now, Skywalker's rocking this combo of Antilles Biogen and Organa Organics. A real mix and match situation. And that, dear friends, is how Luke Skywalker became the poster child for futuristic prosthetics in a galaxy far, far away. Can he communicate with the sentient crystals? Alright, so besides rocking the lightsaber and pulling off those Jedi mind tricks, Luke Skywalker had this seriously cool party trick, mental manipulation. It was so incredibly powerful that this Jedi dude could chat with sentient crystals called Sills during the Death Seed plague. Talk about a cosmic phone call. Now here's the thing, the Force is like Luke's personal Wi-Fi, and he's using it to have a heart-to-heart with these crystals. And get this, the more complex the mind is to relate to, the more challenging it is to slide into their minds through the Force. But not for our man Luke. He's basically the smooth talker of the galaxy, even with these alien crystals. So while the rest of us struggle with spotty Wi-Fi, Luke's out there having deep conversations with sentient rocks. It's just another day in the life of the Jedi legend, isn't it? Can Luke Skywalker teleport? Unveiling his extraordinary powers. Hold on to your starships, folks, because Luke Skywalker got himself a mind-blowing force ability, teleportation. Yeah, you heard it right. And he didn't learn it at some fancy Jedi academy. No sir. He got the info on this cool superpower from an alien gang called the Ang-T. They spilled the beans on what they call fold space. Basically the Jedi version of cosmic super fast travel. So this is how it works. Luke can now zap himself across the galaxy like it's no big deal. Picture him enjoying some family time on Tatooine, and then suddenly teleporting himself to a battle on Hoth. That's some serious Jedi magic right there. And get this, it's not just for sending himself on interstellar vacations. Luke can also play intergalactic Uber and transport other living beings. However, it's trickier than just transporting himself across the cosmos. Plus, he also uses this as a sort of force field thing. Like, good luck trying to force push him off a cliff. The force just got a whole lot more teleportastic, and Luke's the cosmic traveler making it happen.
You will be destroyed.
Does Palpatine's Force lightning have no effect on Luke's body? Okay, let's talk about the wild roller coaster that was Luke Skywalker's showdown with Emperor Palpatine. Picture this. Luke's in this epic battle, lightsabers clashing, and suddenly, bam, Palpatine unleashes the mother of all Force lightning on him. It's like the galaxy's worst electric shock. Now, here's where it gets funky. Luke's supposed to be toast. What we mean to say is that he's just about 10 inches from the final curtain call. But wait for it, after Palpatine goes all up in Sith smoke, Luke seems to be more than okay. Like, he just had a regular old day. No burns, no wounds, nothing. It's like he just brushed off the galaxy's nastiest electric shock like it was a mosquito bite. But here's the kicker. While he's getting zapped, Luke's face is a whole symphony of pain. It's like watching someone get hit by a speeding bus. You just know that he's in a lot of pain. So, was he totally immune to the lightning? Or was he just hiding it like a true Jedi? It's a head scratcher, folk. And that's Luke Skywalker for you. Always throwing curveballs, even in the middle of epic lightsaber duel.
Obi-Wan has taught you well. You have controlled your fear.
Does he have the ability to use Force lightning like Sith? Alright, let's dish on Luke's Force lightning gig. Basically, it's like the ultimate power move, but here's the kicker. It's all tied to the dark side of the Force. You can't just zap someone with it unless you're harboring some serious bad vibes. Like, you need to be in the mood to wreak some serious havoc to pull off the Force lightning stunt. Now, Jedi, being the good guys, are usually on the no dark side diet. But, and it's a big but, they've got this sneaky move called Electric Judgment. Luke Skywalker, our Jedi poster boy, whipped this out when he was in the mood to skip the whole lightsaber duel. Imagine him giving a snap, crackle, and pop show with green sparks. And poof, bad guys turned into Jedi barbecue. It's like the Jedi's version of a microwave. Instant villain evaporation. So, next time you're thinking about messing with a Jedi, just remember, they've got more than lightsabers in their bag of tricks. Luke Skywalker's out here turning villains into green sparklers, and it's a whole new level of Jedi power play. Is he more powerful than Darth Vader? Check this out. According to Emperor Palpatine, Darth Vader was like the Force's VIP. He had a powerful connection on speed dial, but here's the twist. Vader's fancy cyborg armor, while making him look like a space badass, also put a cap on his power. Being the ultimate Sith Lord critic, Palpatine knew Vader couldn't unleash his full potential. Talk about a bummer. Now, cue Luke Skywalker, the scrappy farm boy turned Jedi hopeful. Sensing potential like a Force fortune teller, the Emperor saw something in Luke that even Vader couldn't reach. Luke had that raw, untamed power, but there's a catch. He was like a Jedi DIY project, learning the ropes without a Jedi Master's guidebook. Palpatine messed up big time by trashing Jedi knowledge like it was space junk, leaving Luke with a patchy Force education. It's like trying to master the lightsaber without a manual or a master. Not easy. Recent Star Wars tales do drop hints that Luke might have hit his peak, matching Daddy Vader in power, but still sticking to the light side. Yet, the jury's still out on whether he reached the tippy top of his abilities. Luke had the potential to outshine Vader, but did he really get there before joining the cosmic afterparty? The Force knows, and Star Wars is keeping us on the edge of our seats. Hopefully, it's only a matter of time until we find out. Does he have any love interest? Can he reproduce? Let's spill the tea on Luke's love life. The guy had his fair share of crushes, but he was more into showing love than dropping L-word bombs. Classic Skywalker move, right? So there's Nakari Kellen, the lucky lady who caught Luke's eye. But here's the twist, because he was all about actions, not words. That's how he showed his love, and well, when Nakari bit the space dust, he regretted not being Captain Obvious about his feeling. Lesson learned. Jedi mind tricks don't work on matters of the heart. Then there's Tula Marcona, instant crush alert. But oh boy, things got complicated. In his Skywalker Skywalker way. Luke accidentally contributed to her dad's cosmic exit. Awkward, right? Tula couldn't shake off the reminder of that loss whenever she looked at him. Love life status. It's complicated. And let's not forget Shelley Lona Afra, another very brief fling. Skywalker's love life was like a space soap opera, with crushes, regrets, and enough drama to rival a Star Destroyer chase scene. The Force might be strong with Luke, but his love life? Well, let's just say it had its share of lightsaber-sized complications. Okay, now get ready for a love story that's straight out of a space romance novel. So, Luke Skywalker, the Jedi legend, ends up hitched with Mara Jade, this total powerhouse. Now, Mara wasn't your average girl. She started off as Palpatine's right-hand assassin, but when the old man kicked the bucket, she went rogue. It's a classic rebel move. Here's the kicker. Her last mission from Palpatine was to off Luke. Yeah, talk about awkward first encounters. But instead of lightsabers clashing, they ended up teaming up. Work buddies turned frenemies turned allies. It's like a galactic sitcom. Fast forward, and these two start getting close. Eventually, in 19 ABY, it hits them like a Death Star blast. They're head over heels. Loving the stars, right? So they tie the knot, and Mara Jade becomes Mara Jade Skywalker. They became a total power couple. They're not just all about lovey-dovey stuff, though. Mara jumps into the Jedi game, becomes a big shot on the Jedi High Council, and even pops out a mini Jedi, their son Ben, in 26 ABY. Love, lightsabers, and a happily ever after in a galaxy far, far away. Who said the Skywalkers don't have a soft side? Is he immortal? Now, let's talk about Luke Skywalker's epic exit. The guy pulled off a force projection stunt that would make Yoda proud. So, he is on Octu, but he decides it's time to give the First Order a run for their money. Cue the dramatic force projection to Crate. It's like a holographic Luke Skywalker, but real enough to mess with Kylo Ren's head. The thing is, pulling off this Jedi magic trick took every bit of Luke's energy. The guy literally drained himself to the last drop of force juice. But hey, he knew it was the only way to buy time for the Resistance to make a run for it. Talk about a hero move. And then there's the exchange with Kylo, those final, powerful words from Master Skywalker. He's all about redemption and sacrifice, giving his nephew a moment of true revelation. After the act, Luke kicks back on Octu, watches the twin suns set, and bam, he's at peace. He's faced his Jedi wrongdoings, found his Zen, and is ready to become one with the Force. But here's the kicker. Even though he's gone, Luke's still giving pointers as a Force ghost. It's like he left a part of himself in the cosmic Wi-Fi. The guy's journey might be over, but his Force ghost is still dropping wisdom bombs. That's Luke Skywalker for you, the Jedi who kept on giving, even in the afterlife.
Jedi's weapon deserves more respect.
Marvelous verdict. And there you have it, fellow Star Wars enthusiasts. We've dissected the ins and outs of Luke Skywalker's cosmic anatomy, from his farm boy days on Tatooine to his epic force projection showdown on Crate. We've covered it all. Lightsabers, bionic hands, and even a bit of Jedi romance. Luke Skywalker wasn't just a hero with a lightsaber. He was a man dealing with family drama, love complication, and the weight of the galaxy on his shoulders. His journey from being a farm boy to facing down Sith Lords showcased not just his physical prowess, but also his resilience and inner strength. So, whether you're a Jedi hopeful or just a fan of galactic adventures, remember the lessons from the Skywalker saga. It's not just about lightsabers and epic space battles. It's about finding your inner peace, facing your demons, and maybe even pulling off a force projection or two. May the Force be with you always. And if you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe.